Welcome to Crapper Land, everybody. The land where all crappers come to die. This is actually some pretty neat yard art. I mean, have we ever seen toilets gathering for a bonfire? There's even a tub there with some pink flamingos in there. Yeah, art, guys. Right off the highway here. Look at that old toilet. Look at the wood seat on that one. Randomness, right? Welcome to Missouri. No, welcome to misery. Make sure I get corrected. Yeah, I'm in misery. Gonna go meet up with some friends here. Go a little bit farther south towards St. Joseph and then possibly Kansas City. We shall see. I gotta fix a couple things. I gotta pick up a couple packages, and then we'll be continuing on Lincoln Highway in a few videos. So let's continue to trek on south. Yeah, the time has come. I am getting tired of the paint peeling problem that has been going on everywhere on this hood. Is just cancerous, is getting worse and worse. I have decided that anything is better than what's going on right now, so I am sanding this down, all of it, getting the entire hood prepped for paint. I am going to repaint my hood. Like I said, I don't think I can make it any worse than what it already is right now, so here hanging out with my buddy Jason and Candace here in the St. Joseph area of Missouri. So I got some tools, some power tools, some power, and some projects to do while I'm here. The hood is going to be number one. I'll show you what products I'm going to use. Can't go wrong with the old Rust-Oleum line. So I got 2 cans of white primer, and then I got my gloss enamel. It's going to be a matter of matching it to the side fenders, the quarter panels as much as possible, but I'm not going for perfection here. I got some plastic drop cloth to put over everything so the paint doesn't go other places. But essentially when we get done, as long as it looks somewhat white with a little bit of gloss that matches the quarter panels, I'm going to be happy with that. So that is my project. I'm going to clean this off, rinse it all off, and get this ready for a first coat of primer. Alright, so I got everything prepped here. I just put the plastic over everything in the RV, then cut out the hood, retaped everything so that we are only going to be hitting the hood here, and then after we get this done, a couple coats of primer, we'll be switching to the paint. So, primer first. Beautiful first coat. We got 3 of these though, so we'll let this dry about 20-30 minutes, and we'll do a second coat. So don't get discouraged by the first coat of primer. This is just the second coat of primer, and it hasn't even dried yet. I got about 10 more minutes before I get to apply the third coat, but it looks a lot better after the second coat of primer. I will say that. A lot better. Dun, da, da, da. There we go. Third coat of primer has dried. I have noticed some dents in the front here, but later on this is going to be covered by a bug shield. I never noticed those dents before because the missing paint was always there. But I'm going to switch it up and go from primer to gloss white paint and do 3 coats of that, and I will cut back to you when those 3 coats have dried, and we will take a look. Well, it is starting to get warm out there in the country. Everywhere in the country is just starting to get warm. You know, summer hasn't even really hit. I'm going to be using the air conditioner a lot, I take it, in the Midwest, I think, until I get to the East Coast. So running the generator for air conditioning with all the windows closed, you know, maybe be turning it on at 2 p.m. and running it till 7 or 8 p.m. Just to keep it manageable in here. We're gonna clean it and get it ready for the summer at least. Really simple, but we'll take a look here. I'll show you these when I take them out, but I can already see how nasty the filters are there. So we got to remove both buttons on the front here, and then a screw there and a screw there, and then the entire compartment will just fall down. And then it just comes off really easy up there. Again, I don't know what kind of maintenance can be done on it. If you can refill the refrigerant like a normal, I don't know anything about that. What I do know is that this air conditioner is 17 years old. That's a pretty good life to still be generating cold air. But inside the cap here, these are the filters we want to clean. So just remember how they go in, because they're cut a certain way in this one. Oh, look at that. That's just nasty. So we're going to take this outside and beat it against a rock, and then I'm going to rinse it off with water and let both of these dry. Look at that. That's all Jack's fur there. Now you want this clean. You may even want to clean this 2 or 3 times during the summer, depending on the dusty places you're in or the amount of cat hair being produced into the air going up there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's all good, man. All right, awesome. I got these guys all cleaned up, looking good. Gonna let these air dry. Then we'll put it back together. See how much cleaner that is? Woo! And then maybe the air conditioner will run a little better, but in the past it doesn't do a whole lot. Well, just making this up as I go. Didn't know quite what to expect. But this white, this gloss white, did not come out glossy enough. So remember, the main thing I'm trying to do right now is to match this white with the quarter panels. That's the most important thing to do. It looks great like this, but I want it to look more comfortable next to the quarter panels. So I'm gonna run to the auto parts store here and just get some gloss. Some, not high gloss, not semi-gloss, but I'm gonna get some satin gloss. And if satin gloss doesn't bring it to the shine of the quarter panels, then I can just do one more layer of semi-gloss instead. But I'll be back. I'm gonna hop on the bike real quick, go for a little ride. I'd like to get this project wrapped up basically before it gets dark tonight. Well, I got 2 coats of clear coat gloss on here, and I'm actually quite happy with it. I'm gonna wait till the morning to actually remove all the plastic, because the paint is still gonna be tacky for a few more hours. But the goal I was going for, I think, is accomplished. We'll check back in the morning and see how it matches the quarter panels. Actually, I changed my mind. I went ahead, went back to the store, got the high gloss, put 2 coats of high gloss on it, and already took off the plastic. And we have a look at the finished product, which I just can't stop smiling about, really. To the naked eye, at least from here, I'm 4 feet away. You guys are looking at it. I think it matches just fine. Are there imperfections? You bet. I feel like you can see the dent a little better now. But here, you know, you can, let me go back. See the gloss? Okay. As we look over here, it almost seems like a different color white than this, a little bit. But I don't think you can really tell, to be honest with you. Again, if we go back, it blends in. Let me get some more color there. There's some gloss. Yeah, look at that. Now that actually looks fantastic. Whoa. I shocked myself today, I'll tell you that. This project turned out really, really good. Not sure if I have any pictures of the past, but if you've been following my channel the last 6 months, you know what this hood looked like. This is almost a miracle, and I got it done for less than 30 bucks total with all supplies and everything. Between Walmart, Ace, and Lowe's combined. Thankfully I had the bike to go get stuff, but hey, easy way, Rust-Oleum rattle can for the win. We'll see. I'm going to give you guys a few updates coming up here, like a 6-month update on the spray tile that's going on in the bathroom. That's coming up next month, as well as we just hit our 6-month part of ZEP floor polish on the exterior of the RV. So let's talk about that real quick. Again, I will link the video up top in the corner so you can see me applying the ZEP polish. But I would say 6 months down the road, it's not flat at all. It still has an amazing shine here. But I may still want to do another coat. I may want to do this every 6 months. I just don't want to do it here in St. Joseph, Missouri right now. I have enough going on and it's really warm. With all the good that's happened, well, I guess good, we cleaned the air conditioner, the hood was the major thing, but between waiting for coats to dry, I want to share something else, because I'm going to be honest with you, not everything always works out the way I planned. We'll start here at the furnace area, which you can see, Eric, where are your furnace holes covered? I had decided to take out my furnace. The furnace no longer worked. I don't use the furnace. I don't need the furnace. I use the buddy heater in the winter. The furnace is just dead weight and it literally doesn't work. So I decided to pull the furnace out. I'm going to show you a couple pictures because everything started off good. I found where the wiring was, and then all of a sudden everything kind of turned to crap and the wall fell apart. I mean, really, really thin wall, but cheaply constructed. The wall fell apart on me. I panicked a little bit until I realized that it can be fixed. And it was fixed. Anyway, the furnace is out, in the garbage, gone, done, no more furnace. I have storage there now. Let's go inside and I'll show you what it looks like, the finished fix. I mean, I think everything came out just fine. I realized this pattern of wood doesn't match the white and it doesn't match the wood here, but I think that slab worked really well. The TV's there anyway. I'd moved this to the edge. I still got the nice platform here, and like I said, I built an entire box all the way around with a door over there for storage now, where the furnace was, and put the converter box right here in the same spot, so it's easily accessible, and just kind of fixed that problem for now. Looks good. So I mean, it's been a crazy, interesting day. Not what I had planned to do today, but it's all good. Anyways. I'm going to take a break from the work, because I really came down here to hang out with friends. Want to hang out with Jason and Candace and get outside a little more, maybe take the bikes out. He's got a TW 200 as well. He's Jason from Camping with the Kellys. I'll link their video in the video description, their channel. I'll link it below. You want to check out their channel. But Jackson and I will see you in a couple days or so. We'll see what happens. Don't know.